Hi there, it's Sharon Hess. I want to ask you a question. Do you know what it is that you really desire? That may seem like a silly question because you might think, of course, I know what I want. I know what I desire. But what I've seen with all of the clients that I've worked with, a lot of the things that we really, truly, deep down in our heart and soul would like to have, we don't allow ourselves to even think about. So, why is that? Well, the world teaches us not only who we are supposed to be, but what it is we are supposed to want. The problem with that is if it's not really your desire, if it's not your real desire, then you really don't have that inner guidance and motivation to create it because it's not yours. Now, this comes from a lot of social conditioning. I'll never forget the first live event I ever had. A lot of things just come out of my mouth. I don't know. I just say it and see what happens. But I said, who in here wants to have $1 million? And of course, all of these hands go up. And then I said, do you know why you want that $1 million and exactly what you would use it for? And probably 2 or 3 people out of 80 started writing, and I said, no, time out, stop. The point that I want to make is it's a brass ring. It's like when I get that, if I have $1 million, then my life is set. I can guarantee you there are many people who've had $1 million that no longer have money at all. And I'm laughing because it's like, it really wasn't, that it wasn't what they were searching. That wasn't what they were seeking. That isn't what their real desire was. So bottom line, we all want financial freedom because the idea of financial freedom is we don't have to work. We don't have to worry about money, but the whole thing is you don't have to worry about money now. It's a choice. And if you're choosing to worry about money, you're probably pushing it away more than you are embracing it, right? But let's go back to, I don't want to digress. I want to go back to the whole idea behind your real desires. Most of the time, our real desires are something that we don't really tell anyone because we think, oh, that's just stupid. That's silly. Why would, it doesn't make any sense. That's what I would want. And then we also tap into these, I'll call them common desires. It's like almost every person when they first have their spiritual awakening and they want to do, be of service, they all want to have a wellness center. They all want to start a wellness center or, whatever they call it. But the thing is, it's like, that's not what they really want because that's a lot of work. It's a lot of things that you may not really want to do, like dealing with employees and payroll and, the taxes and the licensing and, all that kind of stuff. So you need to look at when you have a desire, there's 2 things you need to look at. Number one, is it truly your desire or is it just something you think you're supposed to want? Okay. And then number 2, what does that desire really represent to you? Not why, because you don't have to have a why. You can just desire something just because you think, oh, that would be cool to have. That's perfectly fine. But what does it really represent to you? What is it that you really think that you will gain from that desire? If it's just having fun, then you absolutely know that as you're going on your journey, you want to aim for the things that make you have more fun, right? If you desire something because let's see, one of the things for me is overflowing abundance so that I can share it with others. So then as I'm going along my journey, then I know that part of my focus is that going to bring me overflowing abundance? Because that's what I want. That's what I desire. And that's kind of why I wanted to talk about desires for a minute, because we really don't, desire, I think it's from the Latin of the heavens, which to me means from God, from the universe. It's like we desire it because that's what our soul wants in order to expand and grow. And that's perfectly fine. You don't have to have this big reason why it's a good idea. And I'm laughing because we're always taught like we have to have a reason, a why. Why is it a good idea? Why do I really want that? But it's not really about why you really want it. It's what does it really represent to you? And is it really your real desire? Are you trying to create someone else's desire or something you think you're supposed to? You don't have to do that. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, please, if you have any questions, comments, write them below. You can email me at support@miraclemindmastery.com. Please go to my website, miraclemindmastery.com, and subscribe to my channel so you get updates when I have them. Now, I want you to just go out and have a fabulous life just because you can.